What's good, guys? Today I'm actually gonna be teaching you how to compile both front end and back end. So for the back end, I'm using what we call Spring Boot 3, and then from the front end, I'm using React, which is over here. Okay, so I'm gonna be using React. So we're gonna compile these two uh, applications together into a jar file. Then after putting them into a jar file, we're gonna also push this into Docker using Zip. Okay. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, man, just click on that subscription button. Like this video, show your boy some love. I'm on my road to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, just show me some love, man. Okay. So I have these two applications here, application front end and back end. So what I'm gonna do is that let's go straight to the dependency. So click down here. So pom.xml down here. We have these dependencies over here. So what you need to do for you to be able to compile both backend and front end into a jar file, you need to create a profile. Okay, just below this build here. So just below there, just create a profile. Okay, just say profile, and then inside profiles, you have profile. And then after that, we're gonna use this code here. Just copy this code here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it, the link will be just down below if you want to use it. So um you're gonna copy this code here, this dependency here, and then you're gonna post it inside the profiles. Okay, so I'm gonna take you through this and explain to you what basically this dependency do. Okay, so this code here is like a set of instruction for building something. Okay, and I want you to imagine you want to build a toy car, but you need some tools and materials. Okay, so this code is telling the computer what tools and materials to use and how to use them to build a website. Okay, so this code, there are different parts that work together. Okay, so the first part says that we need a special tool called front end maven plugin, which is this one here. Okay, and after that, it also tells the computer where to find the tool. Okay, and you can find it over here. Okay, inside this github dot EIRSLE. Okay, I can pronounce that word correctly. Then also, it also gives us the version, okay, of the Maven plugin to use, and the version is down there. Okay, so in this code, there are different parts that work together. Okay, so the next thing, there are three steps that you need to do. Okay, but you need to do them in order. Okay, so the first step is to install a program called Node. As you can see, install a program called Node and npm. Okay, so these both. Okay, and also specify the version of this program. So you specify the version of the program that you're installing. So you're installing Node and npm, and also specify the version. Now this version is supposed to be the same version, the one that you're using on your computer. So go ahead and check what node version that you're using and use the same. Okay, then after that, okay, the second step is to run the command called npm install here. So once you run this command, um, it's gonna help the computer to download and set up all the necessary things for building the website. Okay, it's just like getting all parts of the toy car and putting them together. Okay, So after that, the goal is to uh, do this npm. Okay, great. Then after that, actually, and then also to install, the goal is to do the npm and also go ahead and install. Okay, then the second step is to run, okay, which we have done. Okay, but the third step is to run another command called npm run build, this one over here, npm run build. So this command actually builds the website using the parts and tools prepared earlier. Okay, it's like assembling the toy car and making it ready to play with. That's what basically is happening here. Okay, so the goal is also npm and then run and build. Okay, then after that, lastly, there's a part that copies the built website to a specific location. Okay, um and it's like putting the finished toy car into a box or a shelf where people can see it. Okay, so after it runs and build, let me show you where it's gonna run and build. So up here, it's gonna, inside the SLC folder, front end, I have this here, run and build, this one here. So it's gonna run and build this. Then after that, it's gonna copy this into a file called the target file here. So as you can see here, we have it's gonna copy the build folder. Okay, and then it's gonna push it inside the target. Okay, so this folder, the initial folder is built inside SLC front end build, as you can see. So it's gonna be SLC front end and then build. Then it's gonna copy this here and then put it inside a folder here called the target folder, which I'm gonna show you in just a minute. Okay, so exactly this is what the actually the code does. So this is a profile over here. Okay, as you can see, this is a profile all the way until here. And also this profile, inside it we have what we call plugins. So we have a plugin, which this is the first plugin over here. Okay, and also then after that, this is the first plugin over here, which I've explained to you. Install node npm and the version, and then the goal is to do npm and then install, and then after that it's gonna build an npm run build. Okay, so it's gonna build this. So what basically this does, it's gonna build this over here. It's gonna build the folder, this folder over here. Okay, then after that we also have the second plugin, which is this one here. And what happens here is that it's gonna copy the build folder. Okay, so it's gonna copy this build folder into from this src front end build into the target. Okay, and I'm gonna show you exactly how that happens. So if I come down here, click on the terminal. Okay, so I'm gonna stop my application, then I'm gonna click on the terminal here. I'm gonna say Control C, then I'm gonna click yes. Good. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna say, let me open this so that you can see everything working together. So I'm gonna do npm clean. Okay, so I'm gonna do npm. No, actually not npm. I'm gonna first move to the root folder, which is facebook.link, which is this one here. I have to go to the root folder. Okay, facebook.link. So for me to go there, I'm gonna do cd dash dash and then dash dash. Okay. Oh, sorry. Dot. I can see my dot, then ham, and then I'm gonna say dot. So this one is gonna take me back to two folders back, one and two, to my front and root folder. Okay, to my Facebook link. This is the root folder over here. So if I click on ls, here we have .mvn, and this is what we're gonna be running. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna type nm mvn, and then I'm gonna say clean. So if I do that, it's gonna clean. Okay, so it has deleted the Facebook link target. So this is what's happening. It's cleaning. Okay, and it's deleting the Facebook link target. So that's what exactly is happening here. Okay, then you can also run your application once you click on Maven over here. Sorry, once you click on this database over here, and you can click on where is it actually? Just a minute. Oh, not database. This Maven over here. So you can also come and say npm clean and then click on run. It's gonna do the same thing. Okay. So you can use the terminal, or you can come here and click clean and then run. And then after that, you can also then click install and then run. Okay. But I think I'm gonna use um, my terminal. So after doing npm clean, so I'm gonna do npm and then I'm gonna say install. So I'm gonna type npm install. So if I click that, uh, sorry, what's going on? Her. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. It's not npm install. I don't know why I'm thinking of mpn. Okay, npm. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. So it's mvn and then install. Sorry for that. Okay, then install. Then if I click on that, it's gonna go ahead and do the installation. So you can see building Facebook uh, dash API snapshot jar file. Okay, we also have uh, front end. As you can see, it's installing this node npm over here. It's installing these two, installing node npm over here. Then 237 packages. Okay, then it's gonna do a build over here. It's gonna do npm run build, which is here. Where is it? Actually, it's gonna do an npm run build. Okay, then completed successfully. Then copying the resources into the target folder. It's copying the resources into the target folder, as I told you. It's gonna copy the resources into our target folder. Copying 14 resources. Okay, and then after that, it's testing now the application. It's running the application. You see, we have been able to create a table inside our database. And then after that, this is a jar file that has been created, and the jar file is created inside C user link target Facebook API. Okay, so this is the jar file that has been created inside our target, and then the build is success. Okay, so let me show you actually. So what happened here is that it built this front end. Okay, and then after building this front end over here, it took this front end and copied it inside our target here. This is the target I was telling you. So this, as you can see, this information here is gonna be the same as um, this information here. It's all the same. So this information is the same as the one we have here. Okay, then after that, uh we have our jar here. So it has created a jar file here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and run this jar file and see if it's gonna be working. So my application has stopped. So for this one, I think I'm gonna use the terminal. Okay, so I'm gonna say cd desktop. Okay, then I'm gonna say cd let me see ls, and then I'm gonna pick this here. copy, click this Control C for copying, and then I'm gonna do CD, and then I'm gonna paste this one, and then I'm gonna get inside it. Then if I click on ls inside the now our application folder, we have the target here. So we're gonna cd inside the target folder, gonna cd inside it. And then if I click ls, we see we have this file over here, the jar file. So I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna say Control C, and then I'm gonna do Java minus jar, and then I'm gonna copy this one here. So if I click on run, it's gonna run the application. Okay, as you can see, it has created a table inside our database. Now we are running our application using the terminal, and it's running on port 8080. This is where our application is running on port 8080. And as you can see, our application is up and running. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this where this um uh page here. Then I'm gonna type localhost 8080. So if I click on localhost 8080, there goes my application is up and running as a jar file. Okay, so let's see if if I send some information. Let's see if we're gonna see some logs over here. So if I say just I'm guessing a password, then I'm gonna click on login, and you see. So email and password, this means it has been sent and you have seen successfully sent. Okay, let me do this again. So I'm gonna add, uh, then I'm gonna click on login. As you can see, we have user added successfully, and then you see over here, so we have another log that has happened here. So that means we have been able to successfully compile our application into a jar file, and now we are running our application inside our jar file. Okay.